So it's just casual. All right. So you made me nervous. All right, let's do it.
This is Margarita Zita. Shout out to Ming Chan for having me on this channel, and you can all find me on Instagram at mzdigigirl.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Ming from Ming Chan. Welcome to my channel, and today we'll have a special guest, Margarita. So, Margarita, introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Margarita. I'm Ming's friend, and I work here at the Queens College Tech Incubator.
Yep. And today we're talking all about Margarita. So, I know she's so special. She's like you interview celebrities, you interview like radio people, you interview like artists, you interview like actors, actresses. Like, why me? But she has a really interesting story, so she's gonna talk to you all about it. Interesting, not just being a student, but she's like up there. But let her talk about herself.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you're a student, of course. What are you studying right now?
Computer science.
Yeah, what girls don't study computer science. Like that's cool. Like I feel like I'm a geek myself, so.
Yes, I studied computer science. I started out as pre-med actually, and then I realized I was too lazy, and computer science is actually for lazy people, and a lot of people don't know that, so yay.
No, you actually had to put a lot of work in computer science. It's not for lazy people. It's a lot of brain work.
Somewhat. Depends what you want to do.
So what do you develop, or what do you like? What language do you know?
So I learned several languages. So HTML and CSS is what I started with, and then you move on to things like C++, Java, JavaScript, Python, all that great jazz. But I'm actually not trying to be a software developer. I'm the weird percentage that wants to be a project manager. So my goal is to like run a team of engineers and tell them what to do.
And you're good at that. I feel like, there's a lot of startups at the Queens College Incubator. Shout out to the Queens College Incubator for having us. That's where we're filming the interview. I'm going to put the link below because we do want more people here so we could make things happen.
Yep, definitely. And yes, the incubator is a great opportunity for anyone seeking to do business. I mean, I get to work with like 20 startups. Just now we finished some work with a startup. So you really get to see a business grow itself from like a one-man team to having 20 people, which is great.
Yeah, and then besides doing project management, you do like a lot of other things, I feel like. So
Yep.
tell them all.
So I do a couple of things, not to bore everyone, but I do a Girls Who Code program because I'm really passionate about getting more women in STEM, especially for women from underrepresented communities. I work part-time with several different companies, including a company called iHealth Screen, where they focus on helping people predict illnesses like diabetes and cancer beforehand. And then a lot of volunteer work with For Ocean, which focuses on cleaning up oceans. So I'm one of those people that sticks her toes in everything.
That's amazing. What is STEM? Because for some people that don't know what STEM is,
Yeah.
and also another thing is that after that, women in tech, like we want to explain a little bit more, and for people that are out there that wants to join you guys.
Yeah, sure. So STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. It's just an abbreviation helped to indicate those fields. As far as women in tech, that entire movement is basically trying to get more women in technology. For many of you who might know, the number of women in tech has decreased. It used to be about 35% in the 1980s, and then there was a huge drop, and it reached an all-time low of about 12%, I believe. So that means that there was 1 degree of computer science given out for every 5 guys that were getting it. So there's a huge movement right now from companies like Google and Twitter and Facebook, and they really want to get more women involved in the technology field. It obviously does not mean that they want women whether they're qualified or not. They do want them to be qualified, but they want to really engage students from a younger age, like middle school girls, get them into mathematics so that they'll be more likely to pursue a computer science career later on.
And then a woman in tech as well.
Yeah, and then become women in tech afterwards.
Oh, they could. It's the step process.
Exactly, it's a step process. It starts as middle school, and then you kind of move them up so that when they're in college, they become women and become women in technology.
We have a Facebook page or like a link that we could put below to, or is the application process to join?
I could give you the Wonder Woman link, which is primarily focused on getting women in tech, as well as the BIT, which is a company based in Boston. They're highly involved in getting women involved in STEM, and they focus on the college level. So for any college students out there that want to get involved in tech, I will give Ming the link to that. That is a great opportunity.
And then you also involved our first hack attack at Queens College. So you want to talk about that, or we could skip that?
It's up to you.
All right, let's talk about it because it's exciting because I get to be involved with it. Thank you, Margarita. That was great. It was like my first hackathon experience, so that was like really interesting. So thanks again for the opportunity to be part of it. But Margarita will also tell you what's that about.
Yeah, sure. So Hack Attack, like Ming said, was Queens College's first 24-hour hackathon. We went into it not knowing what we were doing. We had a small team of about 8 people, and we went to the president here and we said, hey, we want to do this thing. We have no money. We have no idea how to do it, but we kind of just went step by step. Took us about 6 months to plan everything, and we ended up getting over 400 students from all across New York to come to the event. Ming photographed and did the video. I'm sure he'll give you a link to that as well. But it was a great opportunity. We got a much bigger turnout than what we expected. Since we got like 900 registrations and half of those showed up, it was still a great crowd, and it was really successful, and we're looking forward to the next event we're doing in the fall.
Yay, and you're graduating soon, I think,
I'm
right?
graduating spring of 2020, so you still got me
Oh,
here.
we still have her here, so that's great. So if there's any questions, or you know where to find her.
Yep.
Where could they find you?
Oh, sorry. You can find me on Instagram, MZDigigirl. Yeah, that's the best way to reach out to me.
Speaking of Instagram, I'm doing a new segment because it is 2019. You get most of the insight. I mean, you know more about the person's life by looking at their Instagram and stuff. Of course, the best parts, but yeah, my new segment is to look at your Instagram pictures, and then maybe we'll pick 1 or 2 interesting, and you could talk about it. That'll be like the news section. Hold on, let me get my phone. Let's do it.
All right.
Oh yeah, and also today we filmed a commercial, so shout out to Kitmoto. We did something together for that. So check them out. I'm gonna link them below because that was. I think this is like our first commercial thing together. I think.
Yeah. And I've only done, like, other
MZ
girls
Margarita.
Yep.
Got you. Okay, this is interesting in Maryland.
Okay.
You could talk about this. You look serious. You look so serious.
I was focused.
She was really focused.
Really focused. Okay, so that image is at Technica, which is currently North America's largest all-female hackathon, and that one we actually won first place with my team in the TripAdvisor category. We made an app to help people connect with locals in countries and find and get tours from them, basically. So yeah, that's the story of that. That was the second day of the hackathon. We were exhausted. I didn't actually want to hack, and they were just like, okay, sure, whatever, you're gonna do this.
This one is interesting. Somebody drew this picture of her.
Yeah.
She didn't have her glasses on, but that's exactly the same glasses.
Yeah.
That.
Okay, so that one was actually an image. I can't remember the girl's name. She drew it for me. Yes, Tanvikun. She is amazing. She drew a picture for one of the ladies that was featured in Girls Who Code on Instagram, and I hit her up and I was like, hey, I really love your work, and then she ended up drawing that picture of me, and I absolutely loved it. So I put it on there, and I thought it was really cute.
All right, let's go down. She got a lot of tech stuff in here. Yeah. Very interesting. She travels a lot, too. A lot of...
Travel for free if you're in the tech industry. I'll tell you how in the next video.
Wait, what? You gotta tell me now. I want to travel.
Well, if you identify as a minority in the tech field, so that means if you're a member of anything from the LGBTQ community, if you are basically a non-white male, if you're a female, whatever, you can apply for several scholarships that exist. Every conference pretty much has one. They can either sponsor anything from your ticket or from your entire trip together. So I'll give Ming a link for that so he can give it to everyone and they can...
I appreciate it. Thanks. And then this one is pretty interesting. This is Girls Who Code, Long Island. Oh, you're also part of Long Island Women in Tech, right?
Yes, that one is an amazing organization. It's founded by Stefana Muller. She started this, and she has about 200 women in the network right now and many other participants. So she had invited me to go to Long Island School for the Gifted and host the Girls Who Code graduation. So I gave a little talk and got to tell them about my experience in the STEM field, and it was overall a cool experience.
Yeah, so any plans in the future right now, or just school? Any plans? Anything you want to share? Any exclusively on my channel?
Exclusively on your channel? Well, I am looking to work with you and do a YouTube channel, so that's...
Yeah, we've been talking about that. She's really good in front of the camera, so I was like, oh, do you want to be an actress? And she's like, no. And I was like, but she's really good, like, in front of, like, you know, I've been in class with her, so she's, like, doing TA work. She's, like, doing everything. She's really good in front of people, so... I think it'll be fun to do a YouTube channel. It could be eating, it could be traveling, it could be anything.
Or a hybrid of everything. I really want to do something with you that we can like highlight certain issues that we're both passionate about. So I think
definitely
that could be a cool exclusive for the channel.
Or like something with tech, because I'm interested in tech for those that only thought that I do photography, but I do some tech stuff too. That's why I'm here. But I think we could do some cool stuff, and we got a lot of cool companies here too. So we could talk more about that.
Definitely.
So I know Margarita do have to go. So where could they find you again?
They can find me on Instagram. It's MZDigigirl, MZDIGIGIRL.
Can they find you at Facebook as well?
Yeah, they can. They can add me on Facebook. It's
Margarita's really friendly. Like if you need to reach out for her for any tech questions, she'll find time to reply whenever she can, and email. Everything's online, so you could just DM her.
Definitely. And you can definitely look me up on Facebook. My profile picture is the artistic picture that Ming showed before. And definitely just add me, send me a message and let me know that you're from Ming's channel, because I don't add strangers. But definitely reach out.
Exclusive.
Yeah, exactly. Reach out and tell me you're interested in STEM, and I will give anyone a hand, even if you're just curious about it.
Cool. And then we'll catch you guys next time. We'll have a new video later. Maybe we'll do another one soon.
Yeah.
Very soon. So see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Ming. You want me to be staring at you, or you want...
We could do one look at the camera. Yeah. And then we could do one like talking, like pretending. Like fake. Wait, you're doing video or picture? Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
We're doing picture. Yeah, yeah.
You have to click the button to take pictures.
Yeah.
So.
No, the video is over there, so we already got that.
So you just take pictures, basically.